Well, a very good afternoon, one and all, and welcome to the public auction of number 15, Dandenong Crescent. Here we are in Dandenong. By way of introduction, my name is Andy. I'm going to be your auctioneer for this afternoon's proceedings. I, of course, represent your team at Area Specialist, today headed up by Director of Area Specialist, Jamie Lee, who has run this marketing campaign. We would like to firstly say thank you for your attendance and what I'm sure is going to be in just a couple of moments, your participation. As per usual, we are using a standard auction contract. This property is more formally known as volume 12026, being lot number 1. Again, it's more commonly known as number 15 Dandenong Crescent here in Dandenong. Now, it should give you further reassurance to know us at Area Specialist protects both the buyers and today's sellers through auction rules. So this auction is going to be conducted via any rules and additional conditions that have been made available for your inspection before the start of this afternoon's proceedings. The auction rules stipulate that I, as the auctioneer, I cannot accept any bids. I cannot accept any offers once this property does get knocked down to our successful bidder. The vendors have set a reserve price, and as the auctioneer, I will indicate a bidder upon a buyer's request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders preventing others from bidding. There are fines associated with that conduct. The law does permit the use of vendor bids, and the words that I will use to indicate that I am making a bid on behalf of our vendor very simply are the words vendor bid, and by law only I as the auctioneer may make said vendor bid. Now rest assured in the knowledge, should I place such a bid, I will always clearly announce the bid, and the vendor bids must be done below the vendor set reserve price. Most importantly though, and the whole reason you have come here to this auction, it is to discover the highest bidder. That's it. That's what an auction boils down to. It's not much more complicated than that. Just be the last person with your hand in the air. Now, if you are today's highest bidder, one of two scenarios will occur. Should you be today's highest bidder, but we are still below the vendor set reserve price, by law, only the highest bidder will be able to make an offer on this property. It is a very powerful position to be in, and it is only given to the bidder who bids to the very end. Better yet, if you are today's highest bidder and we have met, or if we have exceeded the reserve price, that is when you will hear me say that magic phrase, on the market. Once you hear that phrase, any bid from that point onwards buys this home, which means you leave today the winners. Now, winners do get two jobs. Job number 1, we require you to autograph the contract, and job number 2 is to pay the deposit. Now, I have just confirmed with the owners that we are able to do a 5 to 10% deposit, and settlement can be 30, 60 or 90 days time. Very flexible. Hopefully that allows each and every one of you to give this your very best shot. Now, a little bit about the house. The developer of this property is the son of the owner. This is a home that was not built for sale, it was built for mum. The quality that you see in this home, you will compare to every other property you look at if you are not the winners today. And I am going to tell you now, it will fall short. Not only in its design, but in its location, in its flow, in its orientation. This guy knew what he was doing because it was for mum. You are purchasing something here that doesn't rival any other property because it has no equal. And so I can give you the confidence today from someone who has been doing this for 17 years. It takes a special home to get a crowd like this. And if you are the lucky winner today, have a smile on your face, knowing that you've got the best one. So, before I start the auction, I'm going to leave you with one bit of advice. And that is, when you drive out of Dunvegan Crescent, please have a smile on your face. And if that smile means because your name is on the contract, wonderful. But if that smile also means you gave it your best shot, that's all we can ask. And so it's now, ladies and gentlemen, I will rest in your hands. I seek an opening bid on 15 Dunvegan Crescent. Opening bid, opening offer. Don't mind where we start. Welcome to the auction, madam, at $700,000. Leading the way at 7. I'll go on a further rise of 25 from here. At 7 and a quarter, can I call it? At 700,000. At 750. Sorry, I've underestimated you, sir. At 7.5, $750,000. At 7.5. Do you want to go to 770, madam? 80. Again, I keep underestimating people. 80, 800 from here first. Welcome to the auction, sir. 800,000. Lucky 8 for some. At 8 now, the bid and offer. 820 is available. 20? 10? 20, sir? 820. Have it here at 20. Could have been your bid. It's now 20. 821. 25, can I call it? 25? Yeah, 821. I got it here at 821 against you now, madam, at $821,000. At 821, you want to 25 could have been your bid, sir. It's 25 now against you at 800 and a quarter. At 825, 35 would 26, 35, madam. At 26 is against you. Can I call it 35? Another 9,000 to see you on top. At 26 now, the bid. At 826, I will call it down. I give you all fair opportunity. 830, welcome to the auction, guys. Player number 4 at 830,000. At 30 now, the bid and offer. 35, sir, to welcome you back. At 30 now, the bid and offer. Haven't forgotten about you guys. Madam, it's against you as well. At 30 now, the bid. I will call it. 50. Welcome to the auction, gentlemen. Furthest from the door, closest to the contract. At 50 now, the bid and offer. We call it 8.5 at 850,000. 851, sir, I'll take it, but at 50 now, the bid. At 50, the bid and offer, I will call this property down. Against you all, principally, with the family across the road, leading the way. First call.
855.
55, it's a higher number. 60. 60 it is. 60, I've got here. 65. At 65, 70 now. 575, 8 3/4. 76. 80 it is. At 880. At 880 now, the bid and offer taken away from you, sir, at 880,000. At 880 now, the bid and offer, welcome back at any time, at 880,000. Is there anybody else holding back? Now's your 81. Welcome to the auction. At 81, the bid and offer. 885. Quick retort, madam. I think you came here to buy a house. At 885. At 885 now, the bid. 888. Lucky number for some. 888 it is. 888. At 88 the bid. 90. At 88 I have. 888. 888 here. 95. 888. 888. 90 it is then. At 90. No, that's my job to keep track, not yours. Don't worry, I got you. At 90 the bid. 91, sir.
Right, 91.
91 it is. At 91. 92. 95. At 92.
All right, 95.
At 95. At 95. Jamie, it's against them now at 95. Gentleman closest to the door. 900. Moving where that 9 is. I like it. At 900. At 900,000. Gentlemen, you're welcome back. At 900 I have. Madam, have I seen your best? Sir, welcome back at any time. At $900,000, I will call it down. 901. 905. I was going to suggest 90210. Anyone over 30 would have got that. At 905. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll make it very clear. I'm selling it, obviously. We are on the market. There's no need for me to go inside. The owner set a very realistic price. At 905, we're buying. At 905, it's on the market.
908.
908. You're buying it now, sir. At 908. 10. At 10, the bid. My job's done. It's up to you guys now. At 910. On the market, and we are selling. First call at $910,000. 11, 911. 911, I thought you'd like Aston Martins. Well, I don't have a joke for a DB9. At 911. I was going to say, call the cops. You're stealing it. 920, I don't have a joke for that one either. At 20 the bid. Hey. No. 920. I want to make sure they have the bid. Selling. At 20 then the bid and offer. First call at $920,000. On the market and we are selling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 families want to buy this house. If you want 7 bidders at yours, call your area specialist. Second call at $920,000. On the market and selling. 21. 925. 9 1/4 at 925. I said before, you came here to buy the house and you're proving me right. I like that. At 25. At 25 the bid. At 25 the bid and offer against you now, sir, and against anybody else who might be holding back. At 9 1/4, $925,000. We are on the market and we are selling. First call at $925,000. 30? 30. Player number 8 enters the game at 30. 35. I'm selling it, guys, at 35. At 35. 40. 35 I have. At 35 the bid and offer. Almost had it. At 35. First call then at $935,000 against the family here, against the family here, and against the other 4 families that bid. Yep. Second call at 35, the bid and offer. Third, final call, 15 done vegan then is going. Going. Done. Done. Anyone else? Third and final call, then this one's going. Going. We are waiting for a response. Guys, I can't delay. I need to know, are we going or not? It's at 9:35. Thank you for your patience, madam. Well, then I'm selling it. I'm selling it. I'm selling it. First call at 9:35. Second call at 9:36. And I'll tell you now, I won't be able to delay as much as I did just then at 36. At 36. I'll give you the same delay. I'll let you think about it. I know this is not a small decision. It is quite literally life-changing. At 40. Welcome back, madam. At 40. Guys, it's 40. He's shaking his head. That was the right move to go. At 940,000. Is there anyone else? Then I call it down. First. Second. Third. Final call. 15 done vegan then is going. Going. So, congratulations. Congratulations to our purchaser. My commendations on the 8 other families who bid. On behalf of your area specialist, have a great weekend.
Căn nhà này mới vừa đấu giá xong nè mọi người. Rất đông người ta xem đó, cũng có nhiều người đấu á. Để từ 700 đến 770 đấu giá nhà thôi, nhưng mà cái giá cuối cùng là 940. rất đông người ta xem. Nhà này thì 4 phòng ngủ 3 nhà tắm. Nó là thuộc là hao thôi là mọi người, nhưng mà được cái miếng đất đó, nó mặt đường bên đây nè, do đó nó thành một căn nhà có lối đi riêng hết. Bây giờ những miếng đất mà có 2 mặt đường là dễ bán lắm, mấy nhà cũ đó, để người ta mua để người ta xây lại những căn hao 2 mặt đường, nó có giá trị cao. Rồi, cảm ơn tất cả các cô chú anh chị các bạn đã theo dõi. Chúc mọi người luôn vui vẻ và hạnh phúc. Chào tạm biệt mọi người, hẹn mọi người video sau.